I joined the Army when I was right out of high school, did 2 tours to Iraq, went over to Korea for a year, then went over to Campbell for 2 years and did a tour in Afghanistan with 101st. I was a mechanic, I was a recovery operator, I was part-time welder.
When I got out of the Navy, I started my terminal leave. I drove from Pensacola to Seattle and started school 3 days later.
DIT has been veteran-owned and operated since the beginning, and we get it. We're veterans, we understand veterans. It's absolutely something they look for in their staff to help our veterans out and get them over here and teach them the way they know how to be taught.
A lot of the naval training I went through was very much of a fire hose. You go in, you have maybe a week of classes, and then bam, next day you are on the field figuring out how to do something on the fly with an instructor there yelling at you, making sure you're doing it right. Coming to DIT, we have maybe a month in classroom learning the very, very basics, and then fire hose opens. You start up, you're doing classroom one day, you're in the water the next day. That high pace of learning, that in, it's all very familiar.
Veterans having their previous experiences where they have to adapt to different situations, they have to show up on time, they have to be reliable. Those are all things that a commercial diver has to be able to do. The work is not 100% safe 100% of the time. Sometimes there's a little bit of challenge involved, and people from the military typically don't shy away from that.
Just like in the military, you have to trust your battle buddy to your left and your right. You have to be able to trust your buddies. They have your lifeline to the surface. Your tender is your lifeline.
When you're working with aviation, maybe 10–20% of your job is actually being in the aircraft, putting your hands on the controls. The rest of your job, the most important part of your job, is learning your equipment. It's contributing to a culture of safety. It's learning how to be an effective member of a team. And now that I'm here at the Divers Institute, yeah, you're working underwater, you're wearing the rig, it's exciting, but really most of your job is learning how to be safe, effective, and get the job done.
Red divers on surface!
Transitioning from the Army into dive school was a perfect choice for me, and it was a really easy choice to make.